All right, we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another D&D Saturday stream with RSG, 5th edition D&D Wildemount Campaign. Welcome, everybody. Everybody in the chat, hello. Welcome as we play some more Dungeons & Dragons in the land of, the Wildemount land. And I can't think. My brain is really mushy at the moment. I have been streaming my ass off all week. For a really good cause. We'll get to that here in a second. But welcome you guys here to another fun D&D stream. Johnny, I just noticed your face is really red. Did you get sunburned, and did you have your eye patch on when you got sunburned?
Sunglasses, and yes,
Oh my God! It's a red-faced raccoon. In the
I'm
wild, the
Irish and
red
Swedish. I literally get sunburned
in,
under like a candle.
in the wild, the red-faced red raccoon lives to do what he does best, and that is to be
Oh, I
burned.
mean, like the farmer tan, even
Oh
from like
boy,
going outside. Like,
Instead of Redbeard the pirate, he's Redface the pirate.
he really is. Wow, I just noticed that. I was like, "Har, he's a pirate that's har."
It's getting toasty out there, man. I just looked at the thermometer outside, and it says 105 degrees in the shade.
It's only 85 here, so enjoy that.
we hit into the 90s a few times this week here. But
Yep. But we are here to do some Dungeons and Dragons. I'm your host, Ranger J 1999. We'll let these wonderful people introduce themselves here in a moment. I just want to say a big shout out to the Swogo community and all the gaming communities that came together today and for this past week. And we're not done yet. I'll give you my schedule here in a second, but that have helped raise money for Minnie. If you don't know what's going on, Minnie was a 14-year-old teenage boy that died and passed away this morning from cancer at the age of 14. We're all heartbroken, and that actually, I had to make that announcement during the stream we had today. But we had an amazing stream, and the community has really banded together over this. And so far, I just want to say we have raised. I'll give you the new number here. $20,466. So, and we're not done yet. And by that, I mean, we're going to do this for a little bit. We're not going to have a break tonight because I'm going to go straight for 2 hours and 45 minutes, just straight D&D, because I have to, right after that, I'm going to jump right into the Heinz Grid session as we're going to raise more money and keep raising more money for this wonderful campaign. So we've got Grid at 8 p.m. He's going to start a stream to start raising money. Any subs he gets during that stream will be matched, and then same thing with Heinze up to a certain amount. So we could raise up to $3,000 more at least for what's going on with for Minnie. And then we got the Gambit podcast boys, Solo and Zareth and I think they got End All Be All tonight on. So yeah, really amazing job. The goal is to get to 25,000 or more. I'm greedy. I want more for this. So it's to the St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. Put the Tiltify in there for anybody that has not donated that would like to donate. Feel free and support a wonderful cause for, as we are all mini strong. So that being said, so we're gonna go straight for 2+ hours, 2 hours 45 minutes of D&D. So no break. So just sit back, grab your drinks, grab your snacks, grab someone you love. Make sure you get permission, and let's have some fun with Dungeons and Dragons. Stupid Finn is not here. He's supposed to be here. He's goddamn Finn. You're supposed to be here. And so I guess I'll be doing Finn's voice, and he's gonna have some bad things happen to him. I'm just gonna throw that out there right now.
Excellent.
the voice will be so much better.
I know, right? I'll teach you to not be here and doing real life stuff. So with that, let's introduce.
Revert to like caveman Finn status.
Yep. So let's let everybody introduce their characters really quick. We'll do the intro, and we will get into some Dungeons and Dragons. All right, let's start off with the lovely Critty. Please introduce your character.
I am Critty. I play half-elf bard.
Next, we got Johnny Mo.
I'm playing as Reed Tealeaf, a halfling rogue assassin.
Next up, we got Corinthian Leather.
I play as Hadelin, your dwarven eldritch knight.
There you go. And well, we're going to take a little easy on Corin tonight because he's got a migraine because he was worried about Finn being here, and this is what happened. No, that's not.
Damn it, Finn.
Yeah, stupid Finn. Next up, we got Bad Rongo.
Playing Togar Listinix, your Dragonbone Bard.
I appreciate you doing it correctly. Grim, the mechanic.
I'm playing as Drimzal, the orc cleric of the party.
And last but not least, the lovely Gara.
I am playing Ashira and Asimar Paladin.
Yes, little changey in the world of Ashira. All right, Salvatore, welcome. Glad to have you in here, my friend. All right, I don't think we have anything else to announce. No, I think we're good. I got plenty of bourbon because God bless America, I need it. So let's do the intro, and let's kick some butt in some D&D. Let's have some fun. And we're back. Welcome back. All right, let me make sure everything's turned on. Okay. All right. Good to go. Okie dokie. All right, let's recap. It's been a while since we played. Holidays and things of that nature. And we will be having D&D in the next 3 weeks straight. We will not be having it the first weekend. I'm not even doing Ladies' Night. It's July 4th. Sorry, I'm going to be celebrating the holidays. I'm not going to be available for July 4th. But after that, even though the weekend after that is our 5-year celebration of RSG, we are still doing D&D that night. So we're doing a 24-hour stream, and I plan on making D&D part of the 24-hour stream. So we will have D&D on that day. So it'll be a celebration of 5 years of RSG and of my birthday. So we're just going to knock it all out at the same time. Welcome everybody in the chat. I see you guys. And feel free to do whatever you like in chat and say hi and do all that stuff. Now, when we're doing D&D, this is a heads up. We are mainly focused on the game. We may not say anything or be able to ask questions because we're mainly focused on doing the role playing and doing all that stuff. So just as a heads up, but glad to have you here, Salvatore, Famulus De Populi. That's an awesome name. Kidiota, Ouchie, Salvatore, Toff's in the chat. Hey, Toff, what's going on? The Viking BCM, Bad Rongo, you don't count. All right, let's get some music going. Somber music. All right, when we last left our band of merry adventurers, they had just come back from their trials of the Raven Queen, back to Sadash, to the Temple of the Raven Queen, and were given a new mission. They have been sent to find out what the hell is going on at Pellbank Village, up in the Crystal Sands Tundra, way in the north of the Green Wildlands, which means they will be going for a long journey all the way through the Shady Creek Run, the Blooming, through Savalier Wood, and further. So our band of merry adventurers had done some shopping and gotten ready as they get ready to make the next trek in their next adventure. Yeah, that's where we're at. So that being said, wait, is it your birthday today, Bad Rongo?
Yeah,
Or-
legit.
Legit,
Oh,
your
happy
birthday?
Nice. Happy birthday,
God
man.
dang it. Didn't
In a
want-
couple hours.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Well, happy birthday, man. What are you turning,
Thank you.
73, 74?
No, I'm turning into the answer to the meaning of life.
42. Well, there you go. All right. So
Nice.
I'm still the old man on the podium. So that being said,
Not by much.
not by much, but still counts. All right. All right. So that's where we're at. The characters were in Sadash. You made your final preparations. Is there anything you want to do before we start the trek north for you guys to the far, far reaches of the north?
And we get Finn turned into a newt.
Yeah, that happened. Finn's a newt right now.
It's easy to carry.
Wait a minute, who's Finn? Balloon is a newt.
No. I mean actually Finn.
Oh, that's up to Karma. I have no. I tried to get her to slap him earlier. It wouldn't work. So you know. Finn's nude, says Alchie. Well, I'm just gonna leave that alone. All right. I don't even want to address that. All right. But is there anything else, last minute things you need to pick up or anything like that you guys need to do before we start heading out to your journey?
We picked up the warm clothes and all that good
You
stuff.
got
right,
all
guys?
that stuff. You guys did shopping last episode.
Okay.
Speak now, forever hold your peace.
Just before we leave, the Atlas book that I had bought, I guess in the first or second session.
Yeah.
I'm going to go through it and just see if there's any information on any of the towns or anything to the far, far north.
It just shows you where they are. It doesn't really give you any information. It's just like any atlas. It kind of just gives you a brief. This is where it's at. That's it. It's not really.
Okay.
It's not. It's not going to say this and this and this and this. You'd have to have done some research on the area before you go there to. Which I think, Critty, you did a little bit about the actual region you're going to, but you guys didn't do any research on the woods or Shady Creek Run or anything like that. So. Just the village and the regions and the mountains next to the village, which you learned are pretty dangerous. Yeah, a lot of dragons and yetis and breakfast cereals and great worms and all that other good.
Oh my!
Yeah, all that and lions and tigers and fins. Oh my! Up around that part of the world. So. You guys have a 2-month window to get there and get the hell out of there before winter starts coming in, because summer ends there quickly. It's just now starting to get into summer, so you figure it's going to take you about 2 weeks, unless you guys can find some way to get a portal near Shady Creek Run.
Oh, what if we end up getting horses?
Horses, so you guys do still have your wagon, but that still would take you about 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
I mean, like, actually riding horses.
You could go get some riding horses. Does somebody want to procure riding horses?
Well, I mean, would they be that much faster?
Much faster because then you don't have the wagon.
So then I suppose the next question is, are any of us actually any good with animals?
Well, if you have animal handling, you should be fine. If you don't, then you're gonna just have to see what happens.
I mean, I'm relatively decent at it. Not the best.
I can talk to animals. I can ask them if they want to be our friends.
That'll be interesting.
Okay.
I mean, friends always help each other out.
Yes,
Oh,
Mr.
God.
Ed always
Yes,
seemed
please
willing to
do
let
it.
Wilbur ride.
To make Ranger do the Mr. Ed.
Hello, Wilbur.
Hello, Critty. Nice to see you. You're looking lovely today. Oh.
All right, so other than Critty,
Maybe I can
are
be like
any of us-
Eeyore. Hi, Critty.
Each horse has different personality.
All right. If you guys
And
want to,
Finn and Balloon gets the one that sounds like Gilbert Godfrey.
no, Grim, you're gonna get a roll, and you're not gonna like it.
I feel like battling to get a horse named like Buttercup or something.
All right. So.
Butter stuff?
All right. So. What do you guys do?
I'm
no,
always-
I mean, realistically, though, other than Critty, like, do any of us really have any skill with pack animals or horses or such?
I do.
Considering I'm not even as tall as the stomach of a horse, I really don't have much skill with them. Saddles are a bit of an issue for me.
Well, you'd be riding more of a riding pony. I mean, they do have horses. Let's say you go to the location. There's horses that you can procure, 25 to 50 gold, depending on how good of a steed you want. That's to rent, and to cover any charges that if you damage the horse. It's like you're renting a car. But they do have specialized, smaller, like ponies and stuff. But they're made for long distances and stuff.
I mean, why aren't we talking about the whole teleporting over again?
You know of
More
a teleportation
expensive.
circle?
The same one that we just took.
Take to where?
We took it to, what was that continent?
That's the problem. It goes to that continent.
Right, not the same continent you want to be on. Yeah, so that's not going to work.
They sort of
Could
work
we
like
ask-
doors.
Could we ask those people if they knew of a teleportation thing that was a little bit less than 2 weeks journey?
I don't know.
Well, maybe one of the people that's in really good with the woman that runs the entire establishment of the Raven Queen could go and ask.
Maybe some kind of orcish cleric?
Perhaps.
A priest.
Big, impressive title,
Okay, I'll go to the Cobalt Soul and I'll ask.
Good man. Good man.
That's the plan, gang. I'm not saying anything.
All right, we'll see if they even let me in this time.
At least ask.
I think you know the answer to this one already.
So they're probably not going to let me in.
Yeah.
I could try break it in, but that's probably not going to end well.
No.
It'll be a readless
Well,
campaign.
I could hide you in the backpack when we go in. We're only
you
going
know,
to go straight there.
My gut feeling is they're gonna kind of know. Knowing stuff is sort of their deal. So, I honestly, I'd rather not get beaten to death by a bunch of pissed off librarians. It just doesn't sound fun. So,
Oh no, that actually sounds quite entertaining.
well, you might be into that, but I want to live past today. So, I mean, maybe if the Raven Queen has a bunch of different portals that go places, even if it shaves a week or a few days off, it's worth investigating.
We can go check at least.
All right. Who you going to go ask their Drom?
Let's go talk to Blint.
All right, you find Blint doing his in the temple. Their Drom. Is anybody going with Drom, or is it just Drom?
Yes, please say somebody's going with me.
Yeah, I'll
Because
go
I
with 'em.
already forgot the name of the place that we're supposed to go.
I'll go with them.
All right, Reed and Drom go into the. Sounds like a joke. Reed and Drom go into the Temple of the Raven Queen. What happened?
The height differential is
Yeah. You find Blint kind of just doing his regular, priestly duties and stuff, and he's like, "Oh, hi guys. I thought you guys were leaving today."
It's what we're here to talk to you about, actually.
That was the plan, at least.
Oh,
But
you need some more food for the road? I got some sausages.
actually, that would be good.
All
But
right,
we were thinking more of maybe.
I'll
a
be
little
right
bit
back.
of-
He goes running
Oh,
off.
no. Before you go,
He
quick,
took too
quick
late. He
question.
took off. He went to the
Son
kitchen.
of a bitch, he's fast.
He comes back 5 minutes later. He's like, "These sandwiches are really delicious. I hope you enjoy them."
I'll give him props for his enthusiasm.
He has them wrapped in everything, and he gives you each 4 sandwiches.
Nice.
Rolls with the sausage and.
Oh, you always
Mhm.
spoil us, Blint.
Well, you're my friends,
You're ours.
and you outrank me.
So Blint,
Yes.
we have to go to Pellbank Village. It's to the very far north.
Well, yeah. Why are you going there?
We're going to see if we can help some people.
Oh.
We're wondering, is there any sort of teleportation circle or anything of the such available to the temple that might get us, at least, if not there, a fair majority of the way there?
Well, we don't have a church there. It's kind of a lawless city. Religion's kind of frowned upon there.
Well, maybe a temple on, maybe a city nearby, or
He like, let me think. We can get you to Hupperduke, and you'd have to make the rest of the journey there.
That'd be good. Humperdew cuts, I guess, near a week off.
Yeah, at least. But
That'd be fine.
that would work for me.
Yes, priest. Dromsel, he winks at you. All right, so, well, grab your band and we'll get you over to Humperduke and let me make the arrangements then.
While Drum goes and grabs everyone, I'll grab Ronald off to the side. I'll say, now,
Thank you
Ronald,
for the
we're going
help,
somewhere.
Flint.
You're taking the dog with you, or?
Well, I'm going to sort of confer with the dog. I'm going to say, it's very cold up there.
Dude, you don't need a horse or a pony. You have a mighty steed right there.
If I can get a saddle for him, that seemed to have been the issue. Maybe in Humperduke I might be able to, but...
Or maybe talk to Kumont.
I think I had asked him once. He said he wasn't really into husbandry type stuff.
Anyways, I will go gather the party.
All right, so you're talking to the doggy.
Yep. I'll just tell him, it's very cold. We're probably going to have to do some fight. You up for it? Wag your tail or something. Let me know. I don't speak to animals.
Well, he's barking, so you don't know. I mean, make an insight check.
Oh, yeah. Why did they roll twice?
Well, it's up to you. What do you interpret his bark to mean? Yes or no? Or maybe you don't understand that he's just like, maybe you think he just heard the word G-O and is like, yeah, let's go.
I'll take him with me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take one of the sausage sandwiches and toss it to him. This way he's got a nice meal in him.
He puts it in his mouth and he's like, and then he just spits it out and he just starts licking his lips against his teeth. Like,
it was a blind special. I'm sorry, boy.
He runs off and starts looking for water.
I'll make sure I get him some water before we go.
Yeah, he runs to the kitchen. He has a little bowl in there. He's just glubbing the water down, looking at you like, why would you do this to me? What's wrong with you?
Oh, no.
All right.
Let me talk to Blint about this.
Mm-hmm. All right, so the party gathers inside the temple. Blint comes back like, all right, I've made arrangements to get you to Humperduke. Should get you about a week's away from Shady Creek Run. Be careful.
Thank you, Blint.
All right, so you guys make your way into the teleportation circle. You see one of the priests is there. Has you escort you into the circle, and then you guys all gather in, including your dog. What's the name of your dog? Did you ever give him a name?
Ronald.
Okay, remind me of that because it hasn't registered in my brain yet. So, all right, you guys are in there, and whoosh, you get that sensation, and where you feel like you're kind of being stretched, and then zap, you guys are in the Temple of the Raven Queen, where you see a person just kind of nods like they were expecting you. And you guys can make your way outside of Humperduke. It is still the same time, but roughly, that you were when it wasn't Sadash. So it's early mid-morning, around 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. Do you guys want to immediately take off, getting your way to Shady Creek Run, or what's the plan?
I suppose maybe now we go and we look for a stable. We can secure some horses, ponies, and such.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking.
Who's going to see if they can, who's going to look for a stable here?
Well, I know Humperduke pretty well, don't I?
You do. You know where a stable's at. All right, so let's see.
Oh, wait, did anybody remember to bring Balin?
You have no. Oh, yeah, Balin's there, but for some reason he had one of those Blint sandwiches. He's not very talkative all of a sudden.
All right.
All right.
Combination of the Blint sandwich plus the portal is making me sick.
He sounds like he's in a vehicle traveling at the moment. You can't really understand him.
It is still in the portal. That is why it sounds like I'm traveling.
Yeah. So
I just figured he was gassy and staying downwind.
Yeah, he kind of is.
That is also not a bad assumption.
Okay, so there we go. So yeah, you know where a stable is, and actually, there's a lot of horses because now that the war's over, a lot of the resources are starting to come back, and Things are changing slowly in the Empire as the war has been put to a standstill. Hostilities have ceased to happen. So you guys are able to get any horses you want. Who wants to try to procure the horses?
Can I cast Speak to Animals to find out which horses are enthusiastic for a trip?
Yeah, go for it.
Excellent.
All right, so you can't. All right, so all of a sudden you get all the horses. Me, pick 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 me. Oh, I want to go, pick me. You're overwhelmed by the amount of.
Wants to be my friend.
Silence.
That's sad.
I'll look at Critty as she had all the horses going nuts, and they all just shut up
Yeah,
around
they just
her.
kind of looked at her like, friend.
Okay.
So, Critty,
Has anybody... Okay, what?
while you're still talking to animals, would you do me a favor and ask Renaud if he'd be all right if I rode on him?
Renaud, we would like to know if you would mind if he used you like a horse.
Not a chance.
He says that's not going to happen.
All right, I kind of figured.
I'm a hunting dog.
Fair question.
Well, it was worth a
I think
try.
He wants to go hunting. Maybe take him hunting sometime, like on your weekend off.
Oh, yeah. We finished at the 9 to 5 going on.
So now the horses. Has anybody here won any like long distance races? I want some good horses that can really travel.
I mean, the person there is kind of just looking at you like they're long distance animals. They're not race horses. We don't sell those here.
Long distance races, maybe. Okay.
No, race horses.
Does anyone have any color preferences?
There's some browns. There's some there's different, mainly brown horses. I mean, there's nothing extraordinary.
Do you guys have any questions you want to ask the horses? I mean, they all seem pretty eager for the trip, and none of them.
Oh, pick me! They all start weaning and stuff like pick me.
They all want to go on a trip. I think maybe they just don't like Humperduke. Maybe it's smelly here. Maybe they're all cooped up.
I'll ask the manager of the place. I'll say if you have anything that would be appropriate for me to ride.
No, yeah, they've got a war pony that you can use that's good for traveling and stuff like that. All the horses they said are trained, so it'll be 30 gold per horse to basically use, and you can't past Shady Creek. You can't use horses through the woods and stuff. You're gonna have to go by foot at that point. So. Horses don't do quite as well once you start to get into the deep forest and stuff, but it'll get you to Shady Creek. So,
Shady Creek, that's on the map.
Yes, it's not showing on the. It should be on the Roll20 map, but it's not showing it for some reason. It's right here. I don't know if I can hit the right thing. Yeah, right there.
Oh, okay, it's the start of the mountains.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if nobody has any questions they want to ask him, I'll pick this one. And I point at a gray mare.
Make an intelligence check to see if you can pick the best horse.
I may need Critty's help also. I'm going to do something while she's doing that.
Okay, hold on. They're far away balloon.
I know. I forgot to bring my mic.
Oh yeah, you find a beautiful, actually white horse that's in there. White and gray horse, looks lovely. You find a friend, although it still doesn't understand what the hell a friend is.
Well, what's your name, horse?
Horse.
Okay. Are you gonna stick with that, or?
Yes.
Maybe... Okay. Good to meet you, horse.
Good to meet you, person. All right, everybody grabs a horse. You get your war pony. Reed, what did you want to
Ranger?
do? Yeah. Yes. He.
I wanted to approach one of the black horses and see if I could pet it.
There's no black horses.
Oh, I thought you said there was a black one.
No, I said there's all different kind of colors. Brown, mainly brown, but Critty because she rolled so well.
Oh, there's no. Okay, I want to pick the darkest one and see if I can pet it.
All right, make an animal handling check.
Okay.
The horse just kind of looks at you, Balloon, and then kind of just stares at you as you stare at it. And as you try to reach out, it kind of turns away from you and then takes a big pile of dump of manure right in front of you and then walks away. What happens when you roll?
I don't think I want this horse.
No, you don't want that horse. No. Okay.
Maybe you should look for an older mare. You seem to have a way with them.
Togar actually really wants like a
You know what?
pretty
I
white
will
horse.
do exactly that. Is there an older mare?
Make an intelligence check to see if you can find one.
Okay. I end up picking like a young male one, don't I?
Yeah, you do. Make an ambling check with disadvantage because you think this is a mare and it's actually a stud.
Fantastic.
Oh god!
Oh Lord!
This one actually, when you reach, goes up, rears up, and tries to knock you over. Luckily, you're able to move in the last second, but fall in the pile of manure that was just left by the previous horse.
And
I
out
don't
comes the
think horses
starfish.
and I get along. This is like traveling from Port Denali all over again.
Yeah, mistakes have been made by Balloon.
You have to cup them, not pull them. Cup them.
Doing his best Biff Tannen
All right.
impression there.
So it was 35 gold each, right?
Yeah, 30.
30. Okay.
Yeah, 30 gold.
Looking for a hardier version of a horse.
They've got a
suitable
bigger
for
war
our-
horse for you. They've got the kind of horse you need there, Drum.
Outstanding. I'll fork over the cash for it.
All right. So everybody, I need everybody when we do this. So for the first day's travel, we're going to go from Hupperdook all the way up to Shady Creek Run. Everybody needs to make an animal handling check after you get your horses. I'm assuming you guys are immediately taking off.
Yep.
All right. On the road again. Let's get some animal handling checks and see what happens.
You said it was 30 gold, right?
Yeah. You can use it out of your party funds. You each can take 30 out. I don't really care.
I already took 30 out of mine.
That's fine. So
I
everybody
I am
just
glad
do-
I got all my bad animal handling checks out early.
Mhm. Okay. Okay, for the most part, you guys do pretty well. You actually make a good day's pace. You get pretty close. You didn't make up any time, but you didn't lose any time, and you guys make a good pace from Hupperdook. You set up camp. You guys get the horses tied up and stuff. And you guys get ready to camp for the night. Is there
My
anything?
typical tiny hut so that we can camp comfortably and safely.
That's right. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful night. The weather is gorgeous. It's early summer, the beginning of early summer. The weather's hot during the day, so a lot of you have a lot of your just wearing your light clothes because it's a little warm, but it's not as hot here as it is, as you guys notice that it's going to be a lot not warmer when you guys get closer to where you're headed. So, camp, who is pulling guard first?
I'll go first with whoever.
Okay.
I'll take. Oh, never mind. Ashira's go take it with him.
It's okay, you can have it.
Okay.
Togar will go second with Ashira.
All right.
I'll take third shift with anybody else.
All right. Third shift. Okay.
Fourth.
All right. Okay. So we have the shift set, I think. All right. Who's up first?
Drum and me.
Balloon and Drum. Okay. So make perception checks for me, please.
Definitely not getting very high rolls today.
Yeah, Drum, you're kind of paying attention. Balloon, for some reason, you're quite pissed off that you had to use a spell to get rid of the horse manure smell off you earlier, and just having a bad day overall. Is there anything you guys want to talk about? Feel free to. If not, we'll move on to the next group.
Not really.
All right. So you guys spend.
Wait, I do.
Okay, go for it.
Drum, have you talked to Ashira about everything that happened?
Not yet. Have you?
No, and I feel like it's distracting me. I'm very confused by everything that has happened. She managed to survive. She's said things about the Raven Queen that's confusing. I don't know what to make of it. And I still consider her a friend, but it's still very difficult to broach this kind of topic. It seems very personal, and I don't want to bring it up in front of everybody.
Well, it might be best to just give it some time then. That's what I'm going to be doing.
But every time I see her, she's trying to drink away at anything that happened. I don't think that's necessarily the healthiest thing. Although, granted, I'm talking to an orc, so it might be a little different, but...
Yeah, I was about to say it seems perfectly normal for me. I mean, at least she's drinking the good stuff, too. And not that
I don't think
cheap
elves
shite.
drink that much, though. Or Azamars either. I don't know. Maybe before, I think Ashira is taking the next shift. Maybe before she starts, we maybe talk to her in private.
I'd say that'd be up to you. I don't plan on talking to her for a while. Just saying.
I feel this is something for both of us. If you want to wait, I will wait too. I do worry about her though. She seems happy with her decision, but also conflicted at the same time.
Okay.
I guess I'll just watch.
So, are you just going to watch, or are you going to have a conversation with her? I'm confused now.
I am not going to have a conversation with her. I will wait to have a conversation
I'm going to
with her
punch you in the face, Finn. Make up your mind.
No, I'm not. No,
okay.
I was having this discussion with Drom.
God damn it.
This was a discussion I was having with Drom. This wasn't me telling the DM I was going to have
Well, I'm trying to figure out what's about the...
Yeah. So, no, that's it.
All right. So you guys finish your conversation, and then... But nothing really happens on your watch. Okay, who's up next? Anybody remember?
That's me and Ashira.
All right, Bad Rongo and Ashira, you guys have the next watch. Both of you make perception checks.
Who's a Bad Rongo?
You know who I'm talking about. Okay, Togar, good. Just need Ashira to roll. Very nice. Ashira, you are on it like a blue bonnet. Togar, you're doing for the most part. You're kind of like, it's watch. I hates it, precious. Is there anything you guys want to talk about? If not, we'll move on.
I was going to ask Ashira to tell me about her new boy.
Well, then ask. Don't go for it. Have the conversation.
Ashira, tell me about your new boy, Corlan.
That's, I suppose, one way of putting it, I suppose. He seems a very... I don't know. He seems very kind, but also somewhat flighty, and he's a very nice gentleman. Yeah.
I'm trying to come up with this cover picture for my book, and I'm thinking blonde locks flowing with golden Azamar wings.
Blonde locks flowing? Are you, like, as in
like Corlan's head with you intertwined around his body.
Huge tracts of land.
And the paladin one-shots the board.
I get a +4 to my saving throw.
No, she doesn't let you. She can take it away. She can give it and she can take it away. Your response?
I mean, maybe you could find a different face and put it on whatever body you like. I am flattered that you think I belong on the cover of a book, but it is very disturbing, the idea to have my likeness spread about like that. Is maybe why? Why would why?
It's okay, Shira. Fine literature is only for certain palates. I understand your reservations.
Fine literature. Is that what we call it? The illegal stuff, right? That's what we're calling fine literature, the illegal literature that you could go to jail for literature.
I think of these as odes. These are my sonnets. These are the ones that Corlan, the god of poetry, should be embracing.
I'm sure that he would. I'm sure that he would, and I am not there yet. And it is illegal. It's illegal, and I would not want to be arrested in relation to some book that you imagine. That would be.
Just let the idea simmer. Talk about it in another night too.
Or perhaps never again. Perhaps we never have this discussion again.
Okay. Okay. Let's just go to bed. Okay, Togar will be fine with that. I'm okay.
So, Togar, are you still going to make that the cover?
We're still talking about it. It's in talks. My people call our people. Oh my god.
Do you want to intimidate him on that point there, Shira?
Let's find out if I can intimidate him.
You have advantage because you've intimidated his ass many a time.
If she's gonna intimidate me, I'm actually gonna use my my racial power to like persuade her.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
If we want to go that route.
It doesn't matter because she rolled a natural 20.
Nope, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Once again, she hits you with the big score. And you Togar, you think that would be that's off the table now. It's
an awful idea.
It's a very bad idea.
Nobody's going to buy that book.
Yeah. You have regrets that you think that you're going to have to come up with a new way of for a new cover. Shira and Corlan in a lovemaking scene is just not going to work.
That's all right. I got a backup dwarven cover that I was going to... So we'll just take two.
Actually, I want to see how this plays out for each night. You just pick somebody else, Togar, and see if you can get them to agree to this. It's going to be fun.
It's your new side quest.
Yeah, let's see if you can convince someone to be on the cover. I'm actually going to make that a thing. Togar, you have a mini quest here. All right. Who's nothing happens on your watch. Next, who's up next?
I am.
All right, Reed, you're just by yourself, right?
I think so.
Anybody?
Does anyone else want to join?
All right. Just roll a perception check. Let's see if you can see anything, notice anything. Check on the horsies. No, it goes uneventful. You just kind of enjoy the beautiful night scenery. It is a beautiful night. I mean, the stars are out. It's gorgeous. It's very calm and peaceful. All right, and then the last two. We've got the Hadalin and the Crete. Roll your perception checks for me, please. Okay, Crete, you're on it like always. She takes guard duty very seriously. Hadalin, for the most part, yeah, you guys do a pretty good job keeping watch. You got to wake everybody's ass up here because it's early in the morning. Any conversations that want to take place between Crete and Hadalin? I mean, there's a lot of conversations on your guys' plate at the moment.
Oh, Hadalin, I wanted to ask you if you're doing okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not eating quite as well as I was before we started traveling, but I think I'll be all right.
I understand that. I just wanted to thank you again for trusting me with this information and this project that we have together. It really makes me feel closer to you.
Well, I do agree, but you know the book chose you, right?
Well, yeah, but I feel like you chose me too.
We can talk about that if you yeah.
Really looking forward to spending this time with you. Just really bonding.
So what about the book again?
Yeah, I love books. Books are great. We're gonna be like best friends after this trip.
Reed?
He's asleep.
Oh.
You have done this to yourself, Hadelin.
Well, hopefully everybody
Now
will
that
improve
Hadelin
eventually.
feels uncomfortable, I'm gonna skip off and start talking to the horses again.
Yeah, the horses are like, they're kind of sleeping. They're not really talkative. They're tired. They're getting their rest too. So you don't get much conversation out of them, Critty. But yeah. All right. So it's the next day. Everyone's had a restful night's sleep. You guys get a full night's rest, of course. But since you didn't really use anything, all your spells and stuff and hit points should be good to go. All right. All right. Let's see how you guys do on your animal handling checks. Everybody make an animal handling check. Let's see how you ride your horsies. Okay. Creed with the 12. Togar with the 12. Reed with the 19. Very nice. You're really digging that war pony. Ooh,
Feels so
Drum. Look at Drum. And Ashira has some issues, but...
Her armor's too shiny.
eh.
She got the lens flare off her shoulder pads.
He's still thinking about Togar's book cover.
Yeah.
Distracted.
And then we just need Balloon, and there he is. And yeah, for the most part, you guys do a good job. I'm sure you have a little bit of problem with your horse, but you know, because you're in the pack and stuff, it kind of follows the same direction as everybody else. It kind of tries to veer off a couple times. You have to fight it and get it on there. But for the most part, you guys did really well. So you guys actually are a lot closer. You actually made up some time. So you're actually an extra day closer to Shady Creek Run. So instead of 6 days away, you're now only 5 days away. You guys made good time today. But it's not time for camp. Everything's done. Who is pulling what guard? Togar, let me ask you this. Who are you trying to go after next?
Oh, I'm going after Hadelin next.
Okay, so...
and Johnny choked on his beer.
Yeah, what shift do you and Hadlin want to take?
Well, he was third shift, so I'm just gonna grab an extra nap and I'll sleep in late and take shift with him.
All right, so Togar and Hadelin, and then who wants to do the first shift?
I'll stick with the first.
Okay, Balloon. Anybody else going to do it with them? All right, second shift.
You can take second shift.
All right,
I'll take second shift with Reed.
Okay, and then that means the last shift will be Hadelin and Ashira. All right.
Togar, it'll be me and Ashira.
You and Ashira. Okay, so because Togar and Hadelin are having. Okay. All right. First shift I don't care about. Second shift unless you guys want to have a conversation.
Not really.
Okay.
And I'm by myself, so I'm not conversing
Yeah,
with
you
myself.
don't. Yeah, that would be kind of weird.
Well, you can talk to yourself all you want.
Well, you know what they say,
That's
though.
true.
People with high IQs tend to talk to themselves more often.
That's
Yeah, I don't talk to myself, so
yeah.
take that as you will.
He couldn't tell the difference between a male and a female horse. Like,
Yes,
I
that's
don't
true.
know what kind of IQ that is.
Yeah, or age. I couldn't tell the difference between an old horse and a young horse. So
Mhm.
there were several things wrong with that.
Okay. So who had the last shift? Then that would be Ashira and Critty, or you guys had the. Yeah, so we'll get to you guys. All right, Togar, Hadlin, you guys wake up for the third shift, and you guys will get woken up. You guys go out, make perception checks, just because I want to see if you guys notice anything. Okay, Togar rolled. All right, you guys, for the most part, do a really good job. Don't see anything, and if anything was out there, it's aware of your presence, that you guys are on it like a blue bonnet, so good job. Commence with la festivitas, with the conversation, Togar.
So Togar still has that little bottle of brandy
Mm-hmm.
that he bought from Ashira.
Mm-hmm.
It's just gonna kind of take that out, and pour a little bit out. Like, do I have a mess kit, a cup or something like that?
Sure, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pour a little bit in my cup, and I'm gonna hand it over to Hadlin and see if he wants to partake with me.
Hadlin,
a little nightly beverage.
Do you want a little taste?
Is this out of the ordinary enough that I need to roll an insight on it?
Has
Has he
he
ever offered me a drink before?
Oh yeah, he's bought you drinks lots of times.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll take a drink too.
All right, you take a drink. Yeah, you know it's Togar. He's a lush. All right. So you guys both have some brandy in your hands. So commence.
So Hadlin, I'm so happy we got to catch up. It's been so long. What do you think of this Raven Queen nonsense we've been going through?
Oh. What do you mean?
You know, Raven Queen, Coralon. Where Raven Queen, Coralon. You like Coralon. He's an attractive fellow, right?
How much brandy have you had?
I've been hitting this bottle all day long. I'm not one for the horsery or animal handling. Little juice makes it feel better.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say a solid no to the question you asked. Yeah.
Have you seen the pictures of Coralon?
I'm assuming he looks like an elf. That's what most of his pictures look like. He's an elf.
Oh, great paintings, shiny armor, long blonde hair. He's like an elven god, literally.
He doesn't have a beard.
What if I drew him with a beard? You like art? Art and Coralon?
Well, I mean, if he had a beard, he'd be more impressive. Sure, that's one of the things he's missing.
All right, so I'm gonna sketch up a quick bearded Coralon in my book while we're on watch.
As he goes to do that, I'm like, you realize you're gonna get in trouble by like a lot of these Coralon worshippers, like say Ashira, just by drawing that, though, right? What I just said was kind of supposed to be like, sarcastic.
Oh, all of this is sarcastic. What is sarcastic? Hush, hush. It's all hush, hush. Secretive.
Are you still gonna draw the picture?
Yes.
Make a performance check. So you do a great job. What do you draw real quickly? It's not finished, but you get the gist. What are you drawing and showing the Hadlin?
No, I am drawing what the ultimate dwarven woman would be, just with blonde hair and like elvish armor.
Okay, and anything else?
No.
Okay, so you see this pretty impressive picture, Hadlin, of this dwarvish woman with nice elven armor. It's not a little bit, I mean, it looks cool. I mean, it's not your taste perhaps, but she looks attractive. She's got a nice beard. She looks good.
I never said you couldn't draw. You can draw, apparently. Yeah.
I mean, have you ever thought about letting me draw you too?
And now I want to use the forceful presence.
Okay, go for it.
So he's trying to intimidate me?
No, I'm just trying to steer the conversation in the way I want it to go.
Oh, yours is a persuasion roll, not intimidation.
Right.
Yeah, no, mine's a charisma check.
So
let me find it. There it is.
Charisma's like a -1 for me, so.
Hadlin, you're like, I'm intrigued. Go on.
The armor would have to look a lot better.
Oh,
and I grab my sketch pad.
Okay.
Tell me about how you want the armor to look.
Hadlin.
He looks stumped for a moment. Well, that's kind of one of the things I'm looking for. A nice suit of dwarven plate mail. I mean, I haven't really seen any in a while, so I don't know how really to describe it.
100%. I'm drawing I'm a pretty well-rounded guy. I've been around this continent. I'm going to start drawing the most epic dwarven plate mail you've ever seen in your life.
All right, make a performance check to see if you can pull it off, because you have
Isn't
good sketch here.
Yeah,
so
isn't that really rare though? Like the actual armor?
there's dwarves around that you can kind of get an idea, right? You can see pictures in books and stuff. It's really not that.
You want me
hard
to do an intelligence check? See if I remember? See if
I
know
no. Yeah, make a history check. Let's see if you can remember what it looks like. This ought to be interesting, because you made the performance check. Yeah, you remember from your travels and stuff. You're able to get a good general sense. I mean, it's not perfect in the sense of the word, but it looks like he kind of changes the outline and changes the armor, Hadlin, and it's a really good picture of a dwarven woman warrior with armor, with a battle axe and shield in her hand. It looks really good.
I mean, that's all right, I guess.
This is when I kind of start sketching Hadlin's face and head, and this body, this dwarven armor, is kind of really close to that sketch of Coralon as a dwarven female warrior.
Make a performance check again. Oh my God, you dropped perfectly. Okay. Alan, what is your reaction when you see Togar sketch this out? It's from you ever seen one of those romantic novel covers? This is what it looks like. With you and this dwarven bearded woman in this very intimate, racy moment. Oh God.
I so want Silverbolt to draw this as Hadlin's new picture.
Hadlin, what is your reaction?
I think I'm actually impressed now. I mean, that's a pretty cool drawing. I think he looks like he could defend some stuff pretty well.
I think they look like an amazing pair.
Well, I mean, the armor looks really, really good, though. I like the lines.
They could defend so much together.
You just gotta make everything weird. Something else. Keep that stuff to
I'm
yourself.
just gonna leave it at this. Like, this is just, I'm not publishing anything. This is just for my little sketchbook. I'm gonna keep this for, reference material for the dwarven armor.
I did not plan for this to be this week's episode, but I'm sticking with it. All right. Next day, you travel, no problem. Third night.
When have we ever followed a plan, Reacher?
I know, right? Third night. Who are you going after next, Togar?
It's like, it's like Leonard Snart from DC, man. You make the plan, follow the plan, expect the plan to go off the rails, and then throw away the plan.
Okay. Togar, who are you going to speak to next? I can't believe we're doing this.
I think my true dearest friend Reed.
Okay,
Lord.
This ought to be good. All right, everyone else, you do great on guard duty. Togar, you and Reed say second or third watch. I don't really care. Togar, broach the subject.
You want me to do a perception check? We're doing watch. I gotta, we're doing watch.
I don't really care about it. I just at this
doing
moment,
watch.
Yeah. Watch. You both rolled natural 20s. You're doing a great job.
Yay!
Oh, we're doing.
Reed, tell me about this tiefling rogue nature of yours. How did you get into roguery?
My family was murdered in front of me brutally, and I was tortured and had my eye plucked out when I was 12.
Oh God!
And is that when you kind of nuzzled up against the Empire and started taking care of this shit?
Well, an agent of the Empire cut me loose, and after I beat the torturer to death with the same poker he took me eye with, I got recruited.
Oh, you got the torturer back. Good job, Reed.
Well, yeah, he was
Such
right
a good
there.
job.
I do have my forceful presence again, right? Because we've rested.
Whenever you want to use it, man.
All right, I'm just making sure I got this on tap. I don't want to go into another little
It's another
fireside
day.
chat with Reed unprepared.
This is a whole new day. All your spells are set to 0. You get a full night's rest. So yeah.
What did you do in the Empire with the
after the vengeance, Reed?
Well, I mean, that was just the one guy, but the people that killed my brother and beat my father with his severed head, and then lit my sister and mother on fire. I still haven't killed all of them.
Who is the one left?
Well, it's sort of a whole family. I made the mistake of leaving a few of them alive, and they made more.
So at this point, I'm gonna kind of like get the book and pencil out.
Okay.
And I want to ask Reed to describe what these people look like, Reed. I want to help you make some posters. Maybe we can find them.
Make a deception check, because you're so full of shit.
Oh no! What do I roll against that?
Charisma saving throw.
Oh dear God!
No, you believe him. Like, wow, thank you. You're very
That's nice of you.
All right, make a performance check with advantage because you pulled this bullshit off. All right. Oh my God. All right,
good.
God bless America. Okay, what are you actually drawing there, Togar?
I'm drawing what he's explaining to me.
Okay, so
but I'm also kind of starting to sketch this little.
So Reed, what do you
just background?
hold on, Reed. What do you describe as these people? Like who you're describing? What people do you want for him to sketch out?
Well, I mean they're relatively tall humans,
right,
6 footish.
Yeah.
Blondish hair predominantly throughout the family, broad shouldered.
Sure.
The one who should be the leader now should have a fairly decent sized scar right going down his face from where I carved into his face, giving him a warning to get out of the family business, and he obviously didn't.
All right, so you go through and you give a pretty good description then, right?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen the guy in 20 years.
But for the members of this party, this family, you know who they look like, and you describe them to Togar then, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so Togar, you get that. Now, what are you actually drawing?
I am drawing the family.
So you draw the family.
Also drawing. I'm also drawing Coralon and Reed coming in together to slit the throats of all of the family members as one.
What's with the big elf?
This is the god that came down to help you get vengeance. This is the god that thought your story was so important. He's going to help you get your revenge.
Well, who the hell is he?
Coralon. He's a god. He's a tall, blonde god.
Oh my God, I'm gonna die.
You're a bit on the daft side, aren't you? I don't follow him. In general, my people aren't super religious to begin with, but I mean, I always grew up with being a follower of Moradin, kind of a giant dwarf, warrior.
You want me to draw the three of you?
I mean, it'd be kind of cool if I went to a fight with two gods, but I'd kind of feel like a third wheel.
I'm drawing Moradin in there. He's coming up from the very middle.
Okay, make a performance check with advantage still. Oh, God. Oh, God!
Nat 20.
I mean, it's a beautiful rendition.
It is the most amazing rendition you've ever seen.
I mean, why aren't they wearing shirts, though?
That's right.
Can he be offended by this?
I don't know.
With a nat 20? I think he should be inspired by this.
It looks fantastic. Your study of anatomy is... Dear Lord, what have you done to their pants? They're a little tight-fitting.
This is just how I see the power of you three.
Oh, God.
The trident of you together, seeking this vengeance.
I mean, it's a very well drawn picture.
I'm just gonna hold on to it and we'll see.
I don't understand why they both have their hands on my shoulder, though.
I thought it was the high five that you were confused by.
No, I'm like 20 25 feet shorter than either of them.
God. I'm gonna
And I don't think that's a dagger in their pocket.
Well, I
You're
don't know
not
what is
there.
going on in their pants.
You're not
but-
there, Drum. It's not your turn.
I
He
couldn't
could be
resist it, I'm
dreaming
sorry.
about it.
I mean,
God.
Togar, you probably want to loosen up their trousers some, because I mean, and
Okay,
honestly, I'm gonna
Oh
I'm gonna
my
say that
God.
Morden may be offended by the assless chaps.
Okay, okay. So that picture has been created from Togar for maybe it's the cover of his book. All right, next day, you guys ride. Great job. Okay, who you going after next there, Togar? We got a couple days to get.
Hold on.
Shitty
I need to make some notes about the picture so I can
Sure.
put it in my equipment later. So I got
Oh dear
Reed
God!
Yeah, Reed
with
Corlon and
Orlon
Morden.
and Morden. All right.
And the
Assless chaps.
vengeance against the family that. Oh God! All
Ugh.
right,
Vengeance.
you have 2 more days of this, Togar, so you can go after 2 more people, possibly. Who are you going to go after?
Corinth and Dwarven Corlon. God, why is the only follower of Corlon the only person I haven't convinced? Hey, I got this thing for sorcerers. So maybe I want to spend one of my sorcerer points and hang out with my buddy Balin.
All right, Balin, you're up. So the next day, you guys ride. It's great. Everyone does a great job on their perception checks. Yada yada yada. Balin and Togar, you guys are pulling duty. Oh my God. Oh God. All right, Togar, you and Balin are pulling guard duty. You guys are well aware of your surroundings. Your old natural 20s is amazing. What? How do you approach Balin?
Alan, what are your thoughts on the whole Raven Queen and Ashira thing?
Honestly, I don't know. I have not talked to her about it, but I think at some point I will.
I want to know your thoughts. I care about you, Balin.
Oh no.
Oh, come on, Finn. Really? Oh, jeez. No.
I mean, he's so befuddled by it, he turned into a robot.
Yeah.
Drive faster!
It's-
Drive faster!
I did this literally so that he would have to be doing this in the car with Karma.
I know, but it's not working because he's in BFE somewhere, Florida. Finn, are you still
All
there? Or
right.
did we lose him? All right, let's pick somebody else. We'll come back to Finn.
I'm going to do Dromzel because I'm going to do the same spin with Dromzel.
All right, we'll come back to Finn. Yeah, he's still robotoing on us. Yeah. All
I
right.
honestly don't know anything about Coralon, so I don't.
Finn, just put a cork on it, brother. You are cutting in and out horribly, brother. You are really cutting in and out. All right, so let's say this is Drom's turn. All right.
Why do I think like Finn?
He's
faked
still
that so he
trying
wouldn't
to
have
talk.
say
This
it?
is amazing. Finn is still trying to do a conversation, and we can't hear a thing he's saying. It's still robotic. I mean, look at that. That is incredible. That's how bad his reception is right now. Oh my God.
Actually, you know what? I kind of want to see
What? Can you
Toga
hear?
roleplay this
Okay,
out with
how
the
about now?
robot.
Finn,
Can you not hear me now?
Yeah, we can now, Finn, but you completely
Okay.
went robotic. We'll do you.
Still-
We'll do you
Yes,
in
it
a little
is.
bit. Yeah.
I know, but I think I'm better now. If you can hear me.
All right, we'll start this again. If you go robotic, we're gonna go to drums and put yours off to the next night. All right.
That's fine.
All right. So you just got asked this by Togar. So start from the scratch.
Yeah, I said I don't know much about Coralon, so I don't know what.
And he's gone.
Did he drop off again?
He just
Yep.
completely dropped. All right, we're gonna.
No, you can.
No,
Wait,
you're
can you
cutting.
hear me?
No, you're cutting on out, brother. We'll wait till you get a little bit closer to home, man, because this is pretty bad.
Okay.
Yeah, it's bad. All right, so
I'm trying.
I know, just yeah. All right, Togar, you and Drum the next night, pulling guard. Actually, we have 3 more nights. You actually can do everybody. Yeah, I miscalculated. All
The
right.
title of this episode is Togar Does Everybody.
That's not what it's going to be. So,
It might.
all right. So you approach Drum next. The next night it's Drum. You and Drum are having guard duty together. Go ahead and Togar.
Yeah, same like introduction.
No, you have to
Talking
do it. You can't just say same
Oh.
introduction. You have to do this.
Hey, John. What? The whole losing Ashira from the Raven Queen. What are your thoughts on that one?
It's problematic, to say the least.
She's still coming to help us with the quests.
I mean, yeah, that's a bonus. I mean,
Why did
nothing
you
much.
start
The only
following?
thing that's changed is she doesn't worship the same god anymore.
Why did you start following the Raven Queen?
Well, I was raised, by the high priestess back at the temple.
Oh, yeah, we met your mother. I forgot about that. Lovely woman. Absolutely adorable. Lovely woman. So do you know anything about Ashira's new god? This Corlan fella?
It's a good question.
Make a religion check. See if you can remember. Yeah, you know
Wow.
all about him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the high elven god, I think it is, right?
Yeah, he's
The-
the elven god, the king of the elves. He's a
He's-
greater deity. He is a power of powers.
So what do you think of Mr. Corlan?
What is there to think? I mean, he apparently managed to convince Ashira to turn. So
I mean, in a great warlock, or a great warrior, also god of music and poetry. Imagine him helping you fight against the powers of the Raven Queen.
And here we go with that forceful presence.
Okay, make a charisma saving throw there, Krim. All right. What's his DC on that?
Oh no.
No, you're not convincing him of shit, Togar, so you're going to have to try a different approach.
I didn't come up with a second.
usually the elven gods don't really get along with my kind all too well. It's just how the
that's
way
right.
things go.
It's that half-orc blood.
So, what are you going to do, Togar? You going to try to convince him straight up then? Because you can't use your ability.
He got a 19 on an intimidation roll. Can I try and do a charisma saving?
Yeah,
throw
you
to
can
that?
save versus that, yes.
Yeah, when he'd said the half orc thing, Drum gave him the "I am not amused" look.
Yeah.
So because I used
You can't use
because
it.
I used forceful presence, I actually get advantage on these charisma saving throws now.
Good luck. That's a
Right?
high roll. We're going to need it.
It is a high roll. That's why I'm using that.
Jeez. Okay, so you're able to resist the intimidation. So you're not backed off yet, but you got to take a different tact here with him because your current line of questioning will not work. And he's basically immune to you trying to use it again because he saved it versus it. So what are you going to ask him next there, Togar? Your initial way in has been blocked.
It has been blocked, and I totally forgot about the whole elf versus orc thing.
Yeah.
So I kind of messed this up
Okay.
just a smidge.
Okay. So what are you going to do?
I did. He did roll a 19 on the intimidation, so he's pissed off. I'm going to go ahead and break out that little bottle of brandy again.
Okay. All right. So what do you do, Drum? He's giving you some of that that's some delicious brandy. You've had it.
Oh, I'm not gonna turn it down.
Yeah. So you kind of you see Drum kind of relax a little bit as you guys share some brandy. All right. Now, okay, Togar, you're using the liquor. Okay. Setting the mood. What are you gonna do next?
I'm gonna start talking about
You just start doing it. Don't tell them what you're gonna do. Just start doing it.
That's right. There was that glorious battle between that Corlan and that orcish god Grumsh.
You know about that, Drom?
Mm-hmm.
Such a strong fellow. Is that how you pronounce his name? Grumsh?
Well, out of character, I think it's Grumosh, right?
It's Grumsh.
Grumsh? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Okay,
go
yeah.
ahead and I'm gonna start taking out my book again
Okay,
and
you're-
drawing Grumsh.
Okay, you draw Grumsh.
You want me to performance check that one?
You got to make a performance check. No advantage because you didn't get any.
Yeah.
Wow. So what are you drawing, man? I mean, this is goddamn 24. So what are you drawing there?
I'm
Toga?
starting to draw.
Tell me what you're drawing.
Grumsh
Okay, Grumsh.
versus Coralon,
Mm-hmm.
but there's this slight outline of an orcish cleric in the background.
Doing what?
He's you can't tell what he's doing yet. Can't tell what he's doing yet. He's just, you start to see the kind of like the bust line, you know what I mean? Like the head and shoulders, just kind of like in behind this battle.
Well, I mean, I'm impressed by your artwork, but I mean, you do know that he's an evil guy, right?
Grumps?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's bad.
Yeah, there's a real good reason why I don't follow him.
And so now I start drawing like a bit of like Raven Queenness behind the silhouette on the outline. And you start seeing like, Drom, what kind of weapon do you have? It's like a two-handed sword, right?
Yeah, he still has the two-handed
What's your
sword that
main,
he uses
your new
all the time,
weapon?
but
Did you get your new weapon?
I've been using that mace here recently.
Oh, the mace. Yeah. Use with the big mace, and it's kind of like coming down like in between the two of them. It's like Drom's like the power man.
What does Drom look like when you draw him? Is he shirtless, or is this one of those romantic novel books?
No. He's not shirtless, but
Okay.
it's ripped. It's ripped. He's been part of this battle.
Okay, it's ripped. He's got a little rip action showing his muscles. What about Coralon
Yes.
and Grumsh? What do they look like?
Coralon and Grumsh are doing that, like they're entangled together, and like you're seeing Droms will come down in between them, like the Raven Queen is the real goddess. And I'm gonna start drawing like this raven behind him.
Okay. All right. That's pretty cool, Drum. What do he can't, this is just straight up you, Drum. How do you feel about it?
I like where this is going.
Oh, okay.
No, the dude's a good artist.
All right.
So I'm gonna draw that picture.
No, I mean, seriously, he rolled a 24 on his performance.
I mean,
he's Bob Ross in it right now. You
I know,
know?
I'm having Coralon and Grumsh like wrestling. And like this orcish cleric with this massive raven behind it, just kind of like separating them into two.
Oh my god.
And that is where I'm going to keep that picture.
God.
It's like a crow fanfic.
I mean, hey, that's pretty cool.
All right. So you've got your next possible cover art there that you can choose from there, Togar.
That was some good imagery there.
All right.
That was awesome, dude.
We gotta wait till Finn, give him a little bit more time. So the next night, everything happens. Yada yada yada. You guys do great. Critty, you're up because I assume you're gonna approach Critty there, Togar.
Yeah.
All right.
She's next on the list.
All right, Togar, you and Critty are alone. Start the conversation, buddy.
Critty, aren't you so impressed with Ashira getting to know herself?
Yeah, it's really cool.
I gotta die.
What do you know about this Coralon fella? You seem to like literature, right?
I do. I read a lot of books.
Do you like poetry?
It's okay.
What about epics?
And I like science, and I like to read about languages, and I like to read about places that I haven't traveled to before.
Hey, Christy, can you speak in your mic a little bit closer because it's hard to hear you. It's okay.
Getting used to the new setup.
I know you are. So, continue.
Is that a dangling baby on your microphone?
I don't know. It's Paul's junk.
Okay.
It's a Kirby with a star.
Oh, God.
Oh, that is far from a dangling baby body. Okay.
I'll just tuck that right there.
There you go. We don't want to see his dangling junk on the screen.
Nope.
There's enough
Well,
dangling.
it fits
from
in
the
with
list.
tonight's theme.
It kind of fits with the theme tonight. All right. Togar, go ahead. Continue.
Togar's making babies. No. So Critty.
No. Start again.
But what about like mythology, demigods, and fantasy?
Mythology's pretty cool. You know, I'm agnostic, but you know, I've read a lot about gods.
Oh man, this is. All right, so I'm gonna start. I'm going to use the forceful presence now.
Mm-hmm.
Asking Critty, tell me about your favorite god.
Critty, make a charisma saving throw for me, please. She crushed it. So, Critty, you can not respond, or
Don't I get to do a charisma?
oh, sure, go for
like,
it. Let's
roll
see how
against
this
it?
goes. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Oh, snap! Critty, you really want to share what you think, what you know about the gods, and so go at it. You know, not in a romantic kind of sense because you're really not romantic about it, but you sure know a lot. So go for it.
Well, I read this one book and it was telling me about how they had a battle and there were good gods and there were bad gods and they had to fight and this happened and then there's the gate and some people are stuck behind the gate.
I'm drawing this. I'm breaking out my book and I'm starting to draw this amazing story that she was thinking of.
All right, do a performance check with advantage because you beat her on the charisma save.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, not better.
It's not great, but you kind of get an outline of it, but it's not your best work. It's a lot, and you're finding it difficult to kind of capture that.
You forgot your happy little trees, man.
Describe to me your favorite part of this battle. What's your favorite part?
I don't have a favorite part of a battle. Battles aren't very like fun. I mean,
No, not fun at all, but in the power of good.
I don't know. I guess I like the gate. I think gates are cool. I like architecture.
Okay. I'm going to start drawing an amazing like gate and architecture. Like start thinking we're going towards what would look like a castle for an elvish god. We're getting close to that.
God, that's not what she describes. So she's describing the great battle that took place between the betrayer gods and the gods of light. And so you can make another check, but you can only do normal. You don't have any advantage or anything on this.
This is performance?
Yeah, performance.
Okay.
All right, it's better. So you kind of rethink it, and you decide that that what you're going to do is change a little bit of what you're doing. You draw the sketch. It's decent. It does portray what you're looking for. It's not spectacular, but it's good. It's enough to convey what you're seeing. So describe what you're drawing for Critty as she gets ready to look at this masterpiece from the Bad Rongo art collection.
So I'm actually reading that Critty likes the light more. So I'm going to be making the light coming from behind the gate. And you're going to start seeing kind of like the outline of this blondish, armor-clad god.
Okay.
Is this close to what you were thinking of?
I was just thinking of the gate. Like I wasn't like, who's the guy?
He's the representation of the light in this image.
If you say so. I don't really like the gods much. I try to stay out of all that. I just like knowledge.
Knowledge.
How could I make this image more knowledgeable, Critty? Help me.
Ooh, how about facts and figures?
What's a fax and figure?
Well, like you could label all of the pieces of the gate, and you could put like the capstone, because that's how a gate stays like up. That's how you build.
Immediately start drawing it out like a blueprint.
All right.
Yeah, blueprints are awesome. This is much better.
Okay, make another performance check. No advantage or anything because you...
And even the guy I'm drawing is going to have measurements.
Okay. So make a performance check.
Ermar.
Yeah, you're not feeling it. It's just not working. It's just not working for you, Togar. This is not what you're looking for. So you try to draw it and you just get frustrated and you just throw your hands
Would you
up.
say that his measurements came up short?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh, no.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, well.
I
I am not doing well with the ladies tonight. Let's just put it that way.
So, Critty, you're just like, okay. Nothing really, you don't get any kind of inspiration from this one. So this one's kind of a bust. Too analytical for you, Togar.
Yeah, I can't keep up with her. She's smart.
Yeah, she kind of kicked your ass. All right. We move on to Balloon. Finn, are you there? Can we try this again?
Hopefully.
All right. So next night, everything happens. Guard, great. Travel, great. All right, Balloon. Togar comes up to you during guard duty. Togar, what do you say?
How are you doing with the Shira leaving the Raven Queen and going to Coralon, Balin?
I am not really sure. I haven't talked to her about it.
How are you feeling? I care about you.
I honestly don't know how to feel.
Do you know much about her new man, Coralon?
Should I do a check?
Yeah, do a religion check.
Okay. Second.
I mean,
12?
you don't know in depth, but you know who Coralon is. I mean, you know enough that he's the chief deity of the elves. He's you know enough to know who Coralon is and what he represents. He's a good deity and he fights for good and against evil and all that other stuff. But you don't know any specifics, but you know enough to know who he is.
Okay. I have heard of him, but I don't know much in detail.
So at this point, can I start telling him?
No, just do it. Don't tell me what you're going to do. Just do it.
Did you ever hear the story of Coralon and Raven Queen in the war against Loth?
No, I don't think I have.
There's no such thing, so you're making a deception check, so make a deception check there, Togar.
There is such a thing.
There is no such thing as the battle between Coralon and the Raven Queen and Loth. Are you kidding me?
No, it was Raven Queen assisted Coralon in battling Loth.
Where are you pulling this from?
From the fandom for Evanfall.
It's still bullshit. Roll a deception check, but you have advantage because he rolled so poorly on his religion check.
Do you want me to roll again to see if I can
No, you have
destroy him?
No, you have advantage. So roll yeah.
Okay, I destroyed
my
him.
God.
Wow.
Natural 20.
So now I'm going to tell him about how
I actually want to
helped
Do I have a
Coralon.
chance?
No, because your religion check, you don't know if he's. I mean, you can make an insight check if you want to see if he's lying. That's good, but not good enough. So you were fascinated to hear this story that he's about to tell you about Coralon and the Raven Queen and Lost. So share your story there, Togar. The bullshit that
Here
it is.
comes the book.
You got to do it to Togar.
So I start drawing this.
I didn't say draw. I want
amazing
to.
image.
I know. I want to hear the story of this.
I'm sorry to.
Togar, you got to tell him that. Then you can draw it. I haven't had you make a performance check yet. So tell him the story of this.
Okay, so in the at some point, Raven Queen assisted Coralon in his war against Loth, but as a reward, she demanded power over fate, which had previously been Loth's, and Coralon helped her achieve this. Think of all that. How great is your queen?
You don't remember the story, and it's actually legit. Balin?
It sounds pretty good. Please tell me more, Togar.
Actually, the source, I don't know if the source is correct, but yeah, that did happen. I forgot about that. The Fate, how she got the Fate portfolio. Yeah, go ahead, Togar.
Then that's where I start drawing it, where it's like the Raven Queen.
Okay, make a
and
performance
Corlon.
check. Make a performance check for me, please. And you have advantage because he is captivated by your bullshit.
Ugh.
It's pretty good. It's not perfect, but you start drawing this image, and so what are you drawing to describe to Balin what you're going to draw? What have you drawn for him, real quick? Did you do?
So, I'm good at drawing Corlon by now. I'm going to just say that part of the picture is probably good, but I'm struggling on the Raven Queen. Balin, could you help describe how you see the Raven Queen to me?
I will provide Togar, the image of the Raven Queen I had when I was in the pool the first time.
Describe it. You have to actually do it, Finn.
I have to remember exactly the description. She came with she had a porcelain face that was white, dark black hair, dark robes.
Okay, so my image is Corlon fighting Loth, but this envelopment of like the Raven Queen behind, like kind of like Corlon. Do you kind of like see where I'm going with this?
Yeah, I get it. So how crude is this? And by crude, I mean how sexual are you making this? And where's Balin in this?
Balin's not in this yet.
Okay.
This is just I'm trying
rough...
to get that love between Corlon and the Raven Queen going.
Oh my god, how are you drawing those two as they face off against Loth?
Well, Corlon's got his rip going down like before.
Oh god.
But the Raven Queen, you don't see the bosom. It turns into kind of like smoke.
Oh my god.
But you know the bosom.
All right, you show this to Balin. Balin, your true reaction to this.
Why does the Raven Queen only have half a body?
Because that's when I start drawing Balin coming out of the darkness.
Make a performance.
His sorcerer casting.
Make a performance check.
Low.
Yeah, make a performance check, please. Oh my god, you draw the best Balin you've ever drawn. Balin, he draws this image of you coming from like the essence, the shadow of the Raven Queen. It's glorious as you come out with your weapon drawn and magic power in your hand glowing as he draws this image of you coming to save the day. Jesus Christ.
It is a really good drawing, Togar, but I'm pretty sure I was not there.
No, you are just a spirit of the essence of this darkness from the Raven Queen. You really are a great follower of hers. I'm so proud of you passing those tests, Balin.
I do appreciate that, but what is the point of this picture?
Just to document how we're all still one party. We're together. And the Shira's God and your God really do. We're here on the same quest, Balin, and you're important to me.
I do appreciate that sentiment, so can I ask for a favor then?
Oh, what would it be, darling?
Can you, if it says for the entire party, can you add everyone else in this picture?
I'm working on it.
I think you should have a Shira near Corlon and draw him also with me by the Raven Queen. Maybe put Muradin in there.
We'll just see how that goes with my next watch with the greatest Shira.
I am going to save this picture to show to Ashira.
Yeah, because it's the next night, right before you got the shit. You guys get to Shady Creek Run. The next night, out guard, everything. You guys get a good night's sleep, all that good stuff. All right, you go to Ashira after about a week of this nonsense, Togar, and you guys are on guard duty. Togar, I leave it to you, sir.
All right, first let me write down the Balin.
Yes, write down what you did with Balin.
Raven Queen enveloping Corlon. Have I been able to work on this picture at all?
You've got all these pictures, so I mean, whatever you want to present to her, let her know.
Have I been able to work on this exact picture since the last watch? Because I do want to start adding in Ashira next to Coralon, like Balin said, but I want to kind of like do it beforehand. Like I want to have this drawing ready for her.
Okay, you have all these drawings. You can show whatever you want to Shira. So go whatever you want to present to her. Go for it, brother. And I got my times wrong, so we're gonna go for another 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna jump on Heinz's stream because he's doing it earlier than I thought. So 10 Eastern. So, not that this hasn't been unbelievable, because this is the greatest campaign session we've ever had. Oh my god, I cannot believe this is how this turned out. Oh my god. Oh god. All right, I gotta see how this ends. Heinz can wait.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Ouchie's saying, no, keep going.
No, I have charity money to raise, so I made a commitment. But no, we're finishing this. I don't care if we go over. Heinz can wait on this. All right, Togar. It's the night right before you guys get to Shady Creek. Oh God, Togar, you and Ashira have ended up on guard duty together. Begin your conversation with Lady Ashira.
So I was reading this story of the battle against the Lost. You heard this before, Sheila?
I have not. Tell me more.
I'm gonna die.
There was I think you married up. Let's just say the Raven Queen wouldn't be nearly as powerful as she was if it wasn't for your god Coralon. He's a great elven warrior.
That does not really explain what happened. I don't recall ever marrying the god, and yeah, maybe you could give me some more relevant information to that event.
All right. Let me get the relevant information for you. Loth was this disgusting, arachnid-looking beast of a creature. And Coralon convinced the Raven Queen to help him for a small payment. But Coralon was the one that defeated him.
And then I started trying to bring out the picture.
Okay.
Wait, why were they fighting?
Light versus dark, the eternal struggle.
There was not a particular event. They all showed up at the same place at the same time and started fighting. Is that how that works?
I didn't study enough for this part.
Make your argument, Togar. You got to do the convincing here, brother. What do you say?
It was all part of the War of Winter, Ashira. It was just one battle in a great war.
But you don't know why they all happened to be in the same place at the same time?
I don't. We should go find a Critty library. One of them special books to...
Apparently now I have to know this. Why do I have to know this, Togar?
So do you like books?
We had a discussion about how we were never going to talk about you putting me in a book again, yes?
Oh, oh shit. This is not a book. This is a portrait. This is a piece of art, Ashira. This is celebrating a transition from the darkness of the Raven Queen to the light that is Coralon.
Is this piece of artwork going to go on the front of one of your smutty books?
I have no intentions of posting this on the cover of any smutty books.
Is that true? Or are you bullshitting, Togar?
No, that's true because there's insets, there are rear
Okay.
covers, there are...
Make an inside check. Yeah, sure. Make an inside check.
That was going to actually be my follow-up
Yeah.
question. My follow-up question is, would it be inside, anywhere inside one of your smutty
Well, before you do that, make an
books?
inside check for me, Ashira. See if you can see if Togar what his nonsense is.
I'm sweating here, man. Jesus.
It seems
Can I
like
do...
he's doing. He's
Can I
no, you don't need to
do a
anything.
deception check?
No, you don't need to.
Okay.
So you seem like he's being legit about it not being on the cover, Ashira. So you can continue the conversation.
Okay, would it be on the inside of one of your smutty books? Or perhaps the back of one of your smutty books?
Oh, Shira, your God is so dedicated to the arts. I'm just trying to celebrate you and his connection.
This is bullshit. Make a deception check, but you have advantage because you didn't get the first one. So make a deception check, and then I'll see what happens. Oh my God! All right, make an insight check, Ashira. He seems legit, Ashira. He seems like he's a man of his words.
Alright, well, as long as it's not gonna be anywhere near one of your smutty books, because if I find out that you put me in one of your smutty books, I will come back and I will kill you, Bard.
Jesus Christ.
Show me your picture. I want to see this picture.
Describe what you show her.
So I'm thinking like at the end of the battle, and I'm drawing Coralon and Ashira victorious with the Raven Queen kind of like settling off into the distance because she's gotten her power. She doesn't care anymore, right? But the real god is Coralon.
But how are you drawing Coralon and Ashira?
Together.
In what way? Describe it.
Oh, they're holding. Oh, they're holding tight.
Oh God, I'm gonna die.
His hair is kind of intertwined in her wings.
I feel like I very specifically asked you not to do this.
This is not sexual. This is glorious.
They seem too close together to be glorious. I don't understand your definition.
I'm celebrating your God. If you are feeling sexual things in nature, then I mean, this is just a celebration of Coralon's victory in the War of Winter.
Why does Coralon's celebration with the War of Winter involve us like holding on to each other? I feel have we ever done that? Have you ever seen me do that with any of the members of the party?
I feel like she's very angry at me, but I wrote so well.
Yeah. You decided to show her the picture.
What can I do?
I don't know. What can you do?
God, this is my fucking existence
away.
every day, man.
Run
what are you
away.
talking about?
What do you do, Togar?
I'm going to ask her, be like, did I not get Coralon right? How did you see your great God the first time you saw it?
You know, when we first started on this quest, when we took our first shift together, you asked me if you could draw me in a romantic position with Coralon for one of your smut books. And it's not for a smut book, but I'm still very uncomfortable with this picture.
Tell me how you'd like me to draw you then, Ashira.
I don't know, maybe standing at least 6 inches from the next person in the picture?
Okay, so I start doing the 6 inches. Good
Okay.
thing she's got a large wingspan.
All right, make a performance check.
That's a 27.
Wow. So
time.
so describe what you draw. They're further apart. They're not. Are they still touching in some way, or how are you drawing it? The next picture.
I'm kind of Coralon standing up, but Ashir is like starting to move forward like 6 inches in front of him.
Okay, and what is Ashira doing?
Ashira's got her wings up, and you see Coralon like looking amazing, and Ashira's like reaching out like she's gonna grab the person and bring them into the picture.
Okay, and what about the Raven Queen and everything else?
The Raven Queen's still in the background. Loth is still defeated,
okay.
Down below. Like it's still glorious. It would be on like the side of a 1970s like shaggin' van.
Oh my
Airbrushed.
God! All right, Ashira.
This is something you put on the cover of a TSR novel.
Sure, Ashira. Your reaction.
Good enough, Bard. Good enough.
All right.
And so help me if I find this in a book someday, because I will hunt you down. I will make my own personal quest to come and find you.
We don't have to worry about books. This is about art here.
And then I'm gonna offer her a little bit of the brandy that I bought from her from the last time.
Do you take it, Ashira?
I take the brandy and then I give him a like mistrusting look.
Mm-hmm.
And I drink the brandy.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I got everything I want, bud. We're good.
Now, I have an out-of-character question here.
Please.
Does Coralon look like Durgan?
No.
Because if it did, it would be perfect.
No, Corlin does not look like Durgan. Oh my God, this has been the best session ever. Jesus Christ.
Oh, good Lord.
We have done nothing but sit here and let Togar try to make smut covers. This is the best session. Oh my God. All right, we're going to continue this for a few more minutes before I have to jump off because I want to get I want to see where this goes. I'll go on 90 stream afterwards. All right, the next morning, does anybody have a conversation with anybody else about the comings and goings of Togarless Stinks? With anybody having a conversation with anybody about this nonsense? You've all been approached.
During one of the nights, I suppose I'll have taken a watch with Shara.
All right, let's have that conversation. Okay, Reed. Let's say it's the night after you got approached and the first night after Shira got approached. So let's have a conversation.
So, you had a watch with Togar the other night, right?
I did.
How was it? Because mine was different.
Different. I guess you could say that. That's one word. How about uncomfortable? Perhaps would be another word.
Yeah, I went and I took a bath afterwards.
Yeah, awkward.
Yeah, very. I mean, he's drawing beautifully, but it's odd.
I do not trust the bard.
Well, you know, I don't trust most people, but I mean, he does draw well. I give him that, but I don't know why he's drawing what he's drawing.
At first I thought it was for one of his smut books, but he assured me that this was not the case.
Well, that's probably good.
Reed,
I mean,
you from the picture you got, that's not what you get the impression of.
Hearing Rongo in the background, it was just perfect with that one.
Yeah, Reed, that is definitely not the impression you got. If you want to describe to Cheryl what you experienced.
I mean, he drew a picture of Moradin and Corlin and me in proportion. So I was roughly knee height on both of them. Everyone was unbelievably muscular. I'll give him that. I mean, good Lord, Corlin's calf muscles were about the size of me. It was humbling, I suppose, in a lot of ways, to say the least. I mean, did he show you any artwork he's been working on lately?
Yes, he did.
What sort of stuff was he showing you?
Some stuff I had to ask him to redraw. He drew me in a uncomfortably intimate embrace with Coraline. Beautiful picture with Loft dead in the background and the Queen of the Ravens in the background, but I do not trust the bard.
Yeah, I at least, you know, at least you're the same height as him, or?
I mean, I am a little shorter than him. He is a tall man.
Most gods tend to be up there, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I really, when you think of the bard, I'm just glad that I was wearing clothes in the picture. I made him redraw.
Yeah, I mean, for some reason, all three of us were wearing like half a loincloth at most. I don't understand it. I mean,
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
I do not trust the bard.
You think maybe we should discourage him from drawing much more? Maybe take his pencil away or something.
I don't know. Maybe we could have you filch his backpack and take the pictures, and then we can burn them.
Oh, I'm very much in favor of burning it. I mean, it's a beautiful picture, but I think it puts me in a little bit of a low compromising position, if you know what I mean.
Oh my god. I'm too tired for this shit. I swear to Christ, I am too tired. Oh my god. Alright, anything else you guys discuss about this?
After the last night, I will attempt to steal Bedrongo's or Togar's pictures.
Okay, first you need to make a stealth check.
Ooh, not good.
All right, make a perception check there, Togar. Now, you will be sleeping when he does it, so you have disadvantage, but it's still pretty good chance of catch and read.
This is the first time I've ever had a chance of catching up to read on this. All right, perception check.
Yeah, I've
With
still yet to roll a
disadvantage.
1 in this campaign.
Oh,
Thank God.
God damn it.
All right.
A sleight of hand check?
Yeah, make a sleight of hand check to see if you can sneak it out with it. And you have advantage. Oh, for God's sakes, yeah.
Yeah, 228.
Yeah. All right, you get the pictures, not a problem. What do you do with them the next? And who's on guard? Who's on guard duty with you when this happens?
When I'm doing
Drum
it?
will be. How about
Okay, so
that?
Drum. Okay, Drum. Okay, so you know what he's doing. All right.
I'll go and I'll wake up Ashira and say, come on, come out here.
All right,
And
so
I'll start showing her and Drum all the pictures.
Yeah, you see all these pictures.
Oh, damn, Hadlin looks good in that.
Wow.
They're actually a really
He's been working
good.
out.
You see the one with Balin. You see the one. Not the one with Critty. It looks a little like not finished, but you see all the other ones. They're really good, but they're very smutty.
I don't know. The one with that he drew a drum wasn't that bad though.
Actually,
you
they're
look
very
good.
good.
I mean, that was more of an action, scene there.
Yeah, it's very good. I mean, the artwork itself is exquisite. I mean, you guys are very impressed by his. He's got.
But I can
talent.
understand, Reed, why you feel a little.
Yeah, the one with Reed's a little
what's
uncomfortable.
the word?
I mean, Corlin tussling in
compromise
my hair
for
is
that
a
one.
little
Yeah,
awkward.
it's a little inappropriate. What do you do?
I mean, the whole,
Yeah.
Well, maybe we could just hold on to the rest of the pictures for safekeeping. That way.
The other thing we should probably do is add a picture of Togar in there.
Who is going to do that?
Can any of us
I'm
draw
not
worth
that-
a damn?
Great at drawing.
Not really my forte either.
All right, so it may be stick figures we're doing here, but
Oh God, you're gonna just draw on this? What are you drawing on there, Reed? Which one
all
are you
right,
picking?
I will draw a picture.
Okay.
Wait, are you drawing on a picture or you're drawing a new picture? Like
No,
an
I
addition?
took your whole book, so
Yeah.
I'm starting a brand new page.
Okay, make a
Okay,
good.
make a performance.
He's gonna be
check,
doing
Reed.
it with guidance.
Okay, you have
Can
guidance.
anybody help me out with this?
No,
or-
this is you get guidance, but you just said this is a straight performance check for you, Reed.
All right, so guidance at least.
Okay.
11 plus 4. All right, 13.
It's not bad. It's not good. It's kind of, but
It's
what
a
do you
high-end stick figure drawing.
Actually, it's better.
Well,
It's better than
I
stick
think-
figures. It's
I think
not bad.
each of us should probably add something to it.
Okay, then each of you draw something on there. So Reed adds his own picture of him as a little
I'll give
a
us
little.
all-
Oh
person.
no. What I was gonna draw is I was gonna draw a picture of Togar.
Okay. Okay. So there's a picture of Togar. What are you guys drawing?
Picture
okay.
of Togar
Okay, it's a picture of Togar.
in a deep, loving, staring look
Okay. You actually.
into the eyes of Loth's corpse.
Okay, so you've got a decent outline of it. It's an outline of it, but it's the best you can do because you're not, an artist. So you've got the
The
making
depth
stuff.
perception's a little bad with
Yeah,
the one
well,
eye.
sure,
it's-
sure. Does anybody else want to try to add to this picture?
Sure, why not?
All right, Drum,
This is gonna be
make a
awesome.
performance check.
Oh,
It's
no.
pretty bad. What do you try to draw?
Well, let's see here. Hold on. D4.
It's
yeah.
still bad. What do you try to
I was
draw?
gonna add on to there, probably maybe give it a little bit more details on it.
Well, you try to
Go
do
through and-
detail. It's not the best. It's actually pretty bad. But I mean, you try to do a little bit of like armor and stuff. It's kind of wonky. Ashira, do you want to add anything to this? Okay, what do you want to add,
This has been
Ashira?
hating me tonight.
I would like to add his god is Bahamut, right?
He doesn't. You don't really know if he has one. He had an interaction he told you about, but he doesn't. He doesn't claim to be a follower of Bahamut.
But I know about it.
You do know about the interaction, yes.
Okay, then I go ahead and I draw a picture of him in a tight embrace with that.
Make
You
a,
have
roll-
guidance on that as well.
make a performance check, and you can add that D4. Oh my! Add a D4.
Oh my god!
Add a D4, Shira. Roll a D4, please. Oh my god, this is the best.
Sistine Chapel.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Shira, you guys watch as a Shira who's got like this energy you've never seen from her before in anger draws this picture of Togar wrapped up with this giant mini dragon. Do you want to do as the old man or do you want to do as a dragon?
Dragon.
All right, so you have this dragon and this giant platinum dragon with 7 wings. She draws this beautiful dragon and with Togar cupped in his hands, reaching out for him shirtless, looking longingly into Bahamut's eyes. Do you want to leave a message underneath it?
I don't know. I think the drawing is probably the best message right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good Lord, Ashira, you got some promise there.
It's a very provocative, overly provocative picture. Oh my god, Togar looks. All right, you've got these drawings in there. What do you do with it, Reed? You gonna put it back or?
On my way back into the hut, I'll tap Hadlin and Critty.
Oh my god! All right. So
Yeah.
this is. You gonna tap Balloon too, or?
Yeah.
All right, you're all out there, and because you rolled so crappy before Togar, you were in a deep, healthy sleep, so you have no idea this is happening. All right, what do you do, Reed?
I'm gonna say, I'm assuming all of you have seen pictures of Togar. We all figured it was only fair that we try to also express our artistic muse with him. So, if any of you would like to take a shot at attempting to doodle in his book.
Who would like to go?
Started for me.
What's that, Balin?
Did he finish the picture that he started for me?
Oh yeah, it's Balin. It's,
Yeah, but we're drawing a new one that we're all adding into.
it's a lovely
Yeah.
picture of you and as you described it, but it's very provocative.
Did he add everyone else though? Because that's what I had requested.
Yeah, it's very provocative though.
Can I see it?
Oh yeah, you can see it. It's provocative.
Reed's blushing looking at it.
Okay, I want to not add any new picture, but I want to attempt to clothe everybody in that picture so it becomes a picture that I can see.
Okay, make a performance check for me, please. You try to correct one of his pictures. Okay, let's see what you
Give
get.
him guidance as well on this.
Sure. Ew.
Oh, he's gonna ruin my picture.
Roll a d4. I mean, you try, Balin. You actually ruined the photo the picture that he drew, actually, because you're just not good at drawing.
Okay.
But it's
better than it existing. So.
Yeah, you basically just put black marks that look like shirts on everybody. Yeah, that's all you do. Is you take the black thing and chalk and kind of draw it on the outline, and like it's made the picture worse. All right, Leonard, what are you gonna do?
I want to put a mustache on lock. Just FYI.
Yeah, that's easy enough to do. That doesn't require a roll. Okay. Padlin, what do you do? Padlin? Who is Corinth? What is Corinth? All right, I guess Hadlin is not participating. Yeah, he's having migraines and stuff, so we'll just say Hadlin's kind of, I don't care.
No, I'm sorry. I had myself muted. Of
Oh,
course.
okay. What do you decide to do, buddy?
Well, once everyone started talking about the drawings and stuff, Hadlin kind of looks kind of embarrassed.
You really loved your drawing, though. You really loved yours.
I know. I'm like, well, I must admit, I'm a little glad he did drawings of everybody else. I thought I was gonna have to have a talk with him. I thought he might, kind of have a crush on me.
Hey, you are adorable.
Hadlin, do you want?
I mean, look at me.
Hadlin, is there anything you want to do with
It
the
must
book?
have been the beard.
No, I don't want to do anything to the actual drawing.
Okay, you're good.
Because I'm actually impressed.
You are impressed. Critty, what do you do?
Okay. I am going to redraw the picture that he did with all of us, except I'm going to draw us all nice and totally PG.
Okay, go for it. Make a performance check and add a d4 because I'm sure you're going to get guidance.
Mm-hmm.
This is the drawing that I messed up. Oh, Critty, right?
Wow, Critty, you do a masterpiece. You draw something that even blows Ashira's drawing out of the water, which you were very impressed with, and you guys watch as Critty just...
I look over at Reed and say we should have got her to do it in the first place.
It looks amazing.
Well, yeah, I can barely see.
There's PG, no one's shirtless, there's no provocative poses, there's no flesh. It's everybody as they are in this great epic. She draws this great montage of the whole group together facing off against like she draws like Loth and some other betrayer gods, as your group defeats them and are with light coming off you, with rays of light coming off the whole team, except Togar. What do you want to draw Togar as?
Just as a very calm, rational dragonborn. That's
There you
not
go.
At all inappropriate. And at the bottom, I'm gonna write "Friends Forever."
Oh my god. Okay. Reed, go put this
Just
back.
friends forever.
Friends forever.
Before he puts away the book,
Quickly.
I've seen all the pictures in there, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna look directly at Ashira. Ashira, has Togar become a follower of Coralon too?
That's a good question. I mean, there was a lot of Coralon in that book.
He's flirting with the idea.
Oh god.
Is that what Coralon actually looks like?
It doesn't look nothing like him. It looks like just a random guy that's very well built and just buffed. And you've seen Coralon, and that looks nothing like him. I mean, Coralon's impressive, but this does not capture who Coralon is in any sense of the stretch there, Shira.
I mean, I have noticed the changes in your features and how you're a little more elven now, and that may be something to discuss later, but Togar is far from being an elf.
Gee, whatever gave you that idea?
Why is he so obsessed with Corlon?
The heart
Maybe it
one
was
with
the
the
scales
heart
and the
one.
tail.
Oh God.
I mean, you don't have to worship the god of your own people. You know,
Oh
it's
God.
the god you worship who you want to worship. I don't think
I
that's an issue.
swear this has been the best session ever. Jesus Christ. All right. So, is there anybody else want
Maybe
to
we
do?
should have a talk to him about what he's doing.
Okay. Well, let's wait for that because Reed, you need to put the book back, so you have to make a sleight of hand.
I'm like, I'd go give him guidance for when he goes back in
Yeah,
there.
you make a sleight of hand check with advantage, and then whichever best roll you get, add your guidance.
25 plus 3. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
All right. Oh my God. All right.
Togar, roll higher than your hit points for perception.
He has no idea what the hell just happened. Yeah. So the next morning, you guys all wake up from a restful sleep as you guys get ready to make your walk into the shady creek. Togar, you wake up. You're in a good mood. You've had a wonderful night's sleep. You have happy thoughts. You go to your book to work on your sketches, and you see all of these different sketches from all these different people. Actually, there's 2 in there that are really, really, really good. You don't know who did it, but you kind of get a sense that they're trying to make a point to you here, Togar. And so what do? You see all these sketches. Some are pretty bad. Some are unbelievably good. And one says "Friends Forever."
Togar is not upset at all.
Okay, what do you do?
I'm only going to try and maybe fix what Drum did to that freaking epic masterpiece that I drew.
Well, that wasn't Drum. That was Balloon.
Yeah, Balloon. Yeah, he
destroyed
ruined
it.
that. He kind of ruined that one. That one you're kind of upset about because that was really good, and that one's been kind of ruined. And there's
I gave everyone a black t-shirt.
Black t-shirts, and then there's a mustache.
Everyone's dressed like a goth kid.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna try. I'm actually very happy for the extra art, and that you guys truly understand me and want to contribute. And I'm touched because you are my best friends too. But I'll work with Drum and Balin to maybe do a little figure drawing as we go along on this.
All right. Oh my God.
So it's like a big group hug now.
I know, everyone has a moment. So, Togar's been humbled. Things have happened. Oh God! All right, so
I want to try to draw something separate, Ranger, on the next day.
All right, quickly make a performance check.
Okay, and I'll tell you what I want to draw. I don't know how well.
Well, make a performance check first. Let's see how you do, and then you can describe it.
Okay. 14?
Not bad. Not bad at all. So what are you trying to draw?
Okay. So it's going to be a comic strip style.
There's no such thing as comic book strips in this world.
It's not, but it's the concept of like one.
It's the paneled style.
That doesn't exist in this world.
I mean, it's just showing what happens one after another. I'm not necessarily drawing.
You can do one. You can start with one. You're not a performer per se. You're not an artiste, so you can do one.
I'll do one at a time, however you want. But
yeah.
So the first panel is Togar showing Ashira a picture, and you can kind of see a small outline of Coralon on a little piece of paper that he's showing Ashira.
Okay. Make another performance check. Let's see how this goes.
Okay. Then next one.
It goes to shit. Yeah, you're just like, damn it. You just can't capture it. You have to get.
The next one is like more stick figure-y.
Yeah, it's very stick figure-y, and you're thinking, I'll come back to this another day, because this is bad.
Oh, almost done. It's almost done. There's only four. Can I try to finish?
Okay, go again.
Okay, so that one was Ashira pulling out a sword.
Okay, so you drew a stick figure with a sword in the same position.
It's like a flip book.
Yeah.
Okay, and next picture.
The next one is. Let me see what I can get. Come on. This one's a good one. Come on. Ooh.
Still not good. It's more stick figure-y.
So it's Ashira thrusting the sword towards the stick figure Togar.
Okay.
Come on, Finn, you can draw better than this. I'm gonna inspire you.
You don't know he's doing this. He's doing this on his own.
I thought we were all standing around still.
No, he's kind of doing this on his own. All right, last one, Balin.
Okay. Last one. This is it. Come on. Super important one.
All right. Yeah, you actually pull it off. All right.
It is Ashira standing on top of the corpse of Togar, lifting her sword victoriously. That just says "Be warned" underneath it.
And what do you do with this drawing?
I'm going to give it to Togar and just say, remember what happens if you keep on drawing this crap, and just give him a piece of paper and walk away.
Togar, your reaction.
You should have seen his reaction already.
It was the same reaction.
Oh my god.
I'm blown away by that last picture. It was amazing.
It was actually pretty decent. Oh my god.
It's amazing. Oh, wait. That's me.
Oh my god.
It's okay.
All right.
Stab me again, mommy.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to end the session there. Jesus Christ.
So we've now had a session on sandwiches and a session on drawing smut.
You know, I didn't plan for it. It's just the way it kind of worked
Who
out.
could plan for this?
So we'll be
Who
back
would've
next
thought
Saturday. Now,
that smut would pull the party closer together.
no, what I'm getting ready to do, guys, I'm getting ready to go jump on Haiji's
Togar
stream.
wanted it all along.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to go jump on Haiji's stream. We're still raising money for the Mini Foundation, so I haven't looked at where we're at right now. We are at, $20,486. That's an amazing job, but they haven't added the money that I know. Grid just did his stream, and so there's going to be more money added, and then we're about to go jump on with Heinze and continue raising money for Minnie. If you guys don't know, Minnie is a 14-year-old that passed away this morning, unfortunately, from cancer. And we've been raising money all week for him, and the Tiltify has been linked in there in the stream. I'm going to link it one more time, but I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go help them continue to raise money. And then after that, we'll have the group. We'll have the Gambit podcast boys doing their thing with Endall as they continue to raise money. So keep spreading the word. I can't thank the community enough for all the stuff that we've done for Minnie. Yeah, he's in our hearts, and so, you know, as I said, I'll sleep when I'm dead. So I got more streaming to do. I know I did 6-7 hours today, plus, you know, I wanted to get D&D in, regardless, but we got to keep going. I want to hit 25. I want to hit 30,000. I want to keep raising money for the St. Jude's Research Hospital. So I'm not going to stop until we get to these goals. So I'm exhausted, but I don't care because this matters. It matters to his family. This is very important. We can't do anything for Minnie other than honor his memory, and that's what we're going to continue to do. So I want to say thank you to the community. Thank you to everybody for all your giving. Even if you just change your name to Minnie, it matters, and I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart to everybody. So I'm gonna go hang out with the idiots over on IG's stream. So, and I'm already in a state because I'm exhausted. So drinking's going to be really bad for me right now. I may be in a coma tomorrow. I still have to do GAC tomorrow and another D&D stream I'm going to try to get in. So we'll see what happens. But thank you guys. Next Saturday we're going to have a 4+ hour stream of D&D. The next weekend we're going to have a 4+ hour stream of D&D, and then, you know, keep doing that. Now, we're July 4th weekend, we're not having D&D or Ladies Night or anything, but the weekend after that we're definitely having a 4-hour plus D&D stream because that's the 5-year anniversary celebration of RSG, and we're definitely doing Dungeons and Dragons. So I'll drink to that, Grim. I'll drink this one to Minnie.
Yep.
My bud, I wish I could have taken your place, my friend, and I'm sorry I couldn't, but I'll do everything I can for you in the meantime. So I'm going to fight for you every step of the way, buddy, and for your family. So thoughts and prayers to Minnie and his family. We love you, and I'll go see you guys on Hydra Stream, which I'm about to go jump onto. So thank you guys for hanging out, and we will see you over on Hydra Stream. If not, we'll see you tomorrow, and if not, we'll see you when we see you. So I'm going to have myself and the D&D crew. Love you guys, and we'll see you soon. Peace out.
Bye.